Syers. Farsley Celtic's October Player of the Month. Pleased?
Yeah, I think it's going really well at the moment. Last few weeks, managed to get a few goals, and yeah, I think today's win was needed after the last couple of results.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty though, was it? Especially second half. I think you were made to work for it.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, if you look at the last two games, we've lost 2-1 in both, and I think we deserved something in both games. And today was one of those where sitting back to the wall, but you get a win today, and we didn't get anything out of the other two games. So it happens over the season, and you're just happy with the 3 points. So.
And you're enjoying your football at the minute?
Yeah, I think it's making the step up has worked really well, and it's great to be able to come into a team and be able to get a good run. And I mean, the lads are playing with the lads as well has been great.
Yeah, and the supporters clearly recognise the achievements that you're making.
Well, I think going into administration, if we can come out of it, which hopefully we are doing, sooner rather than later, I think it will serve to strengthen the club as a whole. So I think the supporters are more sort of in with the players, and the players are more in together, and the spirit has been unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a good team spirit, isn't it?
It's a small squad, but and that obviously means that everyone's it's a tight knit squad.
Yeah, and you scored the winning goal this afternoon.
Yeah, it was again, like, the game wasn't the prettiest goal I'll ever score, but it's one of those that you see get through the keeper, you're just happy it goes in, and it turned out to be the only goal, which was great.
Mark Jackson, made to work for that result, I think, this afternoon, wasn't he?
Yeah, especially second half. We started quite slowly again, but like we said in the dressing room, it's 3 points. The last 2 games against Corby and Eastwood away, we played really well and probably deserved something out of the game and got nothing. But today, to be fair to them, they probably think they deserve something, but we've come away with 3 points. So
yeah, it was a bit of a game of 2 halves, wasn't it? First half was steady, it looked as if you were on top, certainly for the last 15 minutes of that half, but second half was a bit of a struggle.
It was, yeah, but there we go, we dug in, we kept a clean sheet, the boys worked really hard, and we got the 3 points. There was a great incentive before the game that if we won it, we'd go above Solihull. I think that's the case now.
Yeah.
So we went out there and grabbed it. It might not have been the prettiest football we've played this season, but every game can't be like that. You've got to look at the position we're in, we've got to look to get results, especially against the teams around us, and that's what we've done today. So that's a positive from today's game.
Now, we haven't talked for a little while, so let's just recap over the last couple of weeks. You had a very good night, in reality, apart from the result, of course, at Tranmere.
Yeah, it was good.
Did the lads enjoy themselves?
The lads enjoyed it, yeah, and that was the main thing. We set our stall out at the start of this season and said we want to get to the first round proper. I said to the lads, we're not going there just to make the numbers up and just do that, and we didn't do that. Second half we performed really well and acquitted ourselves really well. The lads, if they're honest with themselves, and if I'm honest as well, we probably looked a bit overawed the first half, especially the first 20 minutes. But that's expected, some of the lads haven't played in a stadium like that. They've only played Sunday League football, so what a great achievement for them to get to the first round and go play at a stadium like that. And second half, like I say, they didn't disgrace themselves at all, and like I say, I think Don put it in his programme notes today that they've done the club proud, and they certainly have.
Yeah. Next week's an opportunity perhaps to launch a bid for Wembley, a Wembley trip, is it?
Yeah, well, it's a cup game, isn't it? It's always nice to have cup games. We'd like to have gone a little bit further in the FA Cup, but that wasn't to be. So it's a chance for us to progress in this one.
And there's a paycheck at the end of it.
Yeah, of course it is. That's for the club, Yeah. So we'll be going out there. It'll be the first time we've met Droylsden this season. We've heard a bit about them, and obviously they're flying high, and they've had some good results and good performances. But I'd like to think that they'll look at us and think, well, if they haven't had the -10, and they'll be up there challenging as well. So it's all set for a good game, really.
Good. Thanks, Mark.
Right, no worries, mate.